What's going on, bro? So this video is going to be more of a what not to do with lunges rather than what we should do to correct your lunges because they're pretty good. But just want to make you aware about some safe positions again, like I did with the squat. So just like with the squat, the safest position for lunges when you're coming up from the bottom is going to be that shin being pretty straight up or slightly pointing towards the outside, like relative towards where the knee is with the ankle. If that knee buckles on the inside, whether we're coming down or whether we're on the effort, it's not a great position for it to get into, and it usually gives us some indications that there's some stuff that we need to work on. So, if you want to achieve this whole knee going out thing, you don't just have to drive your knee towards the outside. You can actively screw your ankle into the ground like it's a fucking screw screwing into the floor. But you screw it in just in an outwards direction. So right here, I've got my right foot on the floor, and I'm going to screw my right ankle, like rotate it towards the right, and that rotation is going to go from my ankle all the way up and towards my hip. The good thing about doing this rotation type action is not only does it put the knee in a strong position, but it activates more quad muscles than just planting the leg down and trying to push up in general. So, boom, as I stand up, whether I'm on either leg there, you can see that knee goes straight out and it's staying pushed out until it comes straight up when I'm doing the effort. A bad position for the knee to get in is where it buckles inwards, which some people do get. When they're coming down, they might just buckle the knee inwards there, or it might be when they're pushing up, they get that knee buckling from the midline to just towards the outside, like way, and then they come up from there. So you want to watch out for that, because usually when people start getting loaded up with these things, that's when things start to go wrong. So something I like to think of when I'm doing my lunges is not just that I'm getting down into this position, but I think of it like I'm truly doing like a one-legged squat. Like I'll take a step forward and then just do a big negative and absorb as much tension into that leg as I can do. Screw that ankle into the ground like fucking crazy, and then press straight up, getting that chest up there as high as I can do. But I imagine that I'm always pushing my leg straight down into the ground up until I've stood up. You want to try and make sure that you're not just pushing the foot into the ground a little bit and then just trying to extend your lower back by like flinging your hips into the air. Press all the way into the ground as if you're standing up onto a big step. Now, your lunges, as I said, they're already looking pretty good. This is more just things for you to what not to do. But you'll see when people start doing the efforts, like if you come down here in your lunge, that knee is straight ahead, goes to buckle a little tiny bit. Just a little tiny bit there. And then as you push up, it's still good. But we could probably make you a little tiny bit safer with this for the long run and get you a bit more quad activation if you try and think about screwing that ankle into the ground once that foot has been planted down. If we can get that knee a little bit more towards the outside, that'd be bloody lovely. So yeah, more just what not to do rather than what to do on that one, man. You're already looking pretty good.